somebody else had blogged that the VIX moves higher earlier in the week and moves lower later in the week, and there's actually some truth to that. But here's the funny thing about that. The VIX futures tend to trade up later in the week and tend to trade off earlier in the week. So that the relationship, it was actually opposite of what, I've forgotten what blogger it was. I actually sent them my future stuff and never heard back from them. But I took a look at the front month futures contract and the price behavior on days of the week of the front month futures contracts, and which would typically be the way that you would take put on a short-term trade, like a 1 or 2 day trade, based on what you think is going to happen with the VIX. And the front month future tends to trade higher as we go into the weekend and off earlier in the week, while the VIX tends to be higher on Mondays. And the reason that VIX tends to be higher on Mondays is the VIX is being calculated based on 30-day implied volatility, and that 30-day implied volatility is being calculated with the next 2 standard S&P 500 index option series that have at least, I believe, 8 trading days to go. So right now, the VIX is being calculated off of December and January index option contracts. Well, come Friday, there's going to start to be an adjustment for a couple of days. The VIX is based on calendar days, not trading days. So you start to see that implied volatility drop a little bit to account for the weekend, and then the VIX tends to trade up a little bit on Mondays. But trading that, it doesn't work. I'll just outright say that. The futures contracts have a different type of relationship. So it's kind of interesting. It's true about the VIX, but that does not mean go buy VIX futures on Friday afternoon for the Monday close, because what's true for the VIX index is not always true for the futures contracts as well.